Okay, so rule number one, if a man cheats on you, fuck his entire family and his friends.
Hold up, I saw little shawty blow up. She know I'm about to blow up. And now these shawties want us. I know these niggas talking. Tell them boys run up. Got blicks to the
Before I
sun
get
up.
started, here's a video of the girl acting all friendly and shit with me.
Why are you humping me again?
I like to eat pussy on a regular.
Get out me bed. Get out me bed. Get out me bed, bitch.
Okay, so I'm gonna tell you guys about my adventurous / eventful weekend. So on Friday, there was this party that was going on and I had no one to go with. I bought 4 40s of Old English because I thought that the guy was going to come over sometime during the weekend. He didn't end up coming or whatever. So this girl that had been commenting on my shit and DMing me like always trying to gas me up shit like that. She messaged me and she goes, "I'm in Kitchener, let's link up." I'm like, okay, I want to go to this party, are you down, blah blah blah. She's like, yeah, sure. So she Ubers me to her telly and there's this other girl there and she is just some random Toronto shorty, okay? First of all, they're working in the Hojo, which should have been red flag number 1, because who the fuck works in the Hojo in Kitchener? Anyway, so we're getting drunk, we're having fun, blah blah blah. We go out. I guess before we left the telly, I got blackout drunk. So basically, I don't know what happened that night. I don't remember anything, but I wake up and there's videos of me and this guy just throwing chairs at each other in a pizza. And then I was I'm like, what the fuck happened? Everyone's yo, it was funny as fuck. You guys were throwing chairs at each other. He said something to you and you hit him with a chair, da 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 da. I'm like, oh shit. And I watched the videos. I'm like, these are funny as fuck. So I post them. Anyway, so I started drinking more because I had leftover beer. And the girl who had linked me to come went home, back to Toronto. So her friend stayed, and she linked me, and she was want to link up, blah blah blah. I'm like, yeah, sure. She's like, okay, I'm just getting my lashes done. I'm like, okay. I'm like, she Ubers me there. I go inside, and I'm like, you know what? I'm like, do you mind paying to get my eyebrows done? Because they look like shit. I want to get them done. I'll pay you back. She goes, sure, no problem, blah blah blah. So I get my eyebrows done, it's all fun, da da da. We go back to her telly, we start drinking, start doing coke. Or at least I thought it was coke because, you know what, I'm not a coke head, okay? I don't do coke all the time, nothing like that. But the way this coke had me feeling or tripping out was not normal. I honestly think this girl had me snorting crack, okay? Straight crack. Anyway, so, yeah, I'm tripping out. I'm like, yo, I think I need to go to the hospital, blah, blah, blah. She's like, no, you're fine. Don't worry, blah, blah, blah. I'm like, okay, whatever. So, she gets, these messages from these guys, and she's like, before all that, these girls were beefing me online, so I gave up the address because I was drunk, you know? Come through, bitch. I gave the wrong room number purposely because, I like wasting people's time, you know? It's fun. So I gave the wrong room number. The girls show up, and she's like, why the fuck would you give out the address? She's freaking out, da 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 da. I'm like, what's the problem? She's like, I have people looking for me, blah, blah, blah. You can't be giving out my address, where I'm at. Oh my god, this guy's gonna come for me. She starts packing up her shit fast as fuck. And, these guys were linking her from Saga. She's like, I'm gonna go to Saga. Do you want to come? I'm like, yeah, sure. I'm like, can we stop at my house and grab my stuff? So we stop at my house. We grab my stuff. We get in the car. We go. And on the way there, I realized that I didn't grab my medication. So I'm like, when we get there, do you mind just getting some Xanax to calm me down? Because my anxiety is bad. I need something because I have bad anxiety. So She's like, yeah, sure, no problem. And then also when we're in the car, she's like, these are Drake's friends. You need to act proper as fuck around them. Like, you can't be acting out. Like, you have to act classy, blah, blah, blah. I'm like, you know what? I'm like, I don't care. If it was Drake himself, you know, I'm gonna act the same way I always fucking act. No offense. Like, you could be the fucking president. Like, I don't care. I'm still gonna act the same way I act. Like, I'm not putting on a front for anybody. Like, I'm not gonna act like somebody I'm not, you know? Like, I was telling her that. She's like, no, you need to act classy. I'm like, sure, okay, whatever. So we get there. I basically just kept my mouth shut for the first part of it. And then we get up there, like, they're drinking. Like, I wasn't really feeling it. Like, I wasn't really drinking that much, you know? She's dancing all over them, da-da-da. Like, I'm just, like, there, like, chilling. Like, I'm on my phone, like, texting my friends, blah, blah, blah. Being boring, basically. But whenever the guys would walk by me, I would, like, jokingly just, like, you know, like, rub their dicks or whatever. So, yeah. My bad, hold on. Okay, yeah, so, I lost your chance. So this girl decides that she wants to go out. She starts getting ready, she puts on a dress, some heels, blah, 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 does her makeup. I'm like, I'm not going out. Like, I came in, like, track pants and a fucking sneakers. Like, I'm like, I'm not going out. There's no way, like, anywhere is gonna even let me in. I'm like, I'm not going out. Like, not even just that. Like, I had no money. Like, you know? So she's like, I don't care, find something, da 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 da. So, like, I go out in the hallway, like, away from her and all her weirdness, because, like, she completely switched up when she got around the guys. Like, it was, like, she was just being a bitch, you know? So I go in the hallway to, like, I grab my stuff, obviously, because I don't trust anyone around my shit. So I go in the hallway, like, I'm trying to find people with Zans, da 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 da. Like, they're like, get the fuck back inside. So, like, I came back inside. I'm like, she's like, what the fuck are you doing? I'm like, I told you multiple times that I need Zans. And she goes, no one gives a fuck about your Zans. Like, shut the fuck up. I'm like, you need to take a couple steps back there, girl. I'm like, you need to stop. Like, she's like, who the fuck do you think you're talking to? She's like, do you know who I am? I'm like, no, I don't know who you are. I don't know this girl's name. I never knew her name since the first day I met her. I don't know the guys' names either. I'm like, no, I don't know who you are. Like nobody does. Like, who are you? Anyways, so, like, fucking, yeah, so we get into a heated argument, okay? And, like, the guys are right there, like, kind of between us. And, like, she, like, starts coming towards me. And, like, I'm like, oh, shit, oh, fuck, like, this bitch is about to punch me. There's no way this bitch is about to punch me. Like I just, like, kind of, like, snapped, and I was like, boom, boom, like, twice in the face. And you're like, doesn't do any damage, you know, because, like, there's fat right here, you know, like, fat. Like, it's not bone. It's not gonna do damage. It's like a little cushion hitting your face. So, like, anyways, like, so she, like, backs off or whatever. She, like, steps back. Like, she's trying to, like, then she's, like, trying to come at me. Like, the guys are, like, one guy's pulling me back, one guy's holding her back. This girl picks up a fucking bottle and flings it at my fucking head. I'm like, what the fuck, bro? It feels so weird to be on the other side of a bottle, you know? Like, no, that shit was scary. Like, it didn't hit me, but, like, it was scary. Like, she cut open my hand. She cut open the guy's hand. Like, we're both bleeding. Like, this girl's still going wild, like, fucking wild. Like, she was on crack or some shit. And I'm like, you need to calm down. Like, let's talk this out. Like, I don't know why you're acting, like, so fucking wild. Like, calm down, da da da. She's like, no, fuck you, fat bitch. I'm like, that's all you have, really? Anyways, like, this guy's, like, standing over there trying to calm her down. Like, I go to the other side of the room. I'm like, still talking to her. I'm like, calm down. Like, let's talk. Come on, let's talk. Da da da. So, like, she starts bitching at me again, and I was like, I'm like, you know what? This is why your pimps fucking beat you. And I guess I hit a soft spot, because this girl goes to the kitchen drawer, grabs a knife, and fucking chucks it at my head. Misses again. You know what? I'm just wondering how she misses me twice, because I'm right there. Right there. Like, I'm there, Betty. Like, I'm there. And she misses me. So, I'm like, whatever. I go, like, this guy pulls me into the room. He takes me to his closet, inside his closet. And he starts making out with me. Like, he starts rubbing my pussy. Like, I start rubbing his dick. Like, whatever. I don't know whose breath was hotter, mine or his, because, like, I didn't brush my teeth in, like, 2 days, because, like, I was busy turning up, like, you know, I was on a drinking binge, and, like, he honestly but, like, tasted like he was eating ass, or had been eating ass, or whatever. So another guy comes knock on the door. Apparently the girl left, like, she went downstairs or something, and I don't know what for, like, they said so she could calm down or whatever. So, you can probably guess what's gonna happen next, but I'm gonna tell you anyways. So, the one guy sits down, he takes off his pants. The other guy sits down next to him, takes off his pants. You know, like, I'm like, da-da-da, doing my thing. And, like, every 2 seconds I had to, like, sit back and just, like, look at it. And I was, like, just smiling. They're like, why are you smiling? I'm like, this is my favorite hobby. Like, I haven't done this in time. And when I say time, I mean like over a month. Like, dead ass. I haven't done this in over a month. So I'm like, I miss this shit. Like, this shit is so fun. Like, da-da-da. The one guy finishes or whatever. Then I'm on to the next. And then I'm still with the other guy. And, like, he busts in my mouth or whatever. And then he goes, okay, like, the girl's downstairs, like, if you want to talk to her, blah, blah, blah. So I'm like, okay, like, I'll go down, like, come with me. He's like, okay. He comes downstairs with me, and, she's there. Okay, yeah, she's still there, but there's a car there, and she's going to get in the car. I'm like, yo, like, let's talk. What are you doing? Where are you going? She's like, nah, fuck you. She, like, gives me the finger. She hops in the car. And then, you know, like, the guy goes back upstairs. Like, I'm like, are you fucking joking? Like, I just swallowed your nut and you're gonna kick me out of your place? Like, what? So I'm sitting in the lobby. My phone dies. Like, I'm like, fuck, like, I have no way home. Like, I live in Kitchener, which is an hour away from Saga. So, I call a cab, like, the cab drives me home. I get to my house. I'm like, you know what? Like, I don't have any money. Like, I was in a sticky situation. Like, do what you need to do or whatever. Call the cops. Da 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 da. So he calls the cops. Cops come. They arrest me. I get in a holding cell. Then they release me. I come out. Turn on my phone. And I have a text from this girl. She goes, hey, where are you? Like as if we're friends. She's texting me as if we're friends. I'm like, what the fuck? I'm like, pardon? She's like, where are you? Girl, you're wild when you drink. I'm like, bitch, what? You fully fucking, okay, I'm wild. Okay. I'm like, yeah, I'm like, what the fuck? I'm like, coming from you, and then like I was being friendly back, okay? I'm not even gonna lie, I was being friendly back, cause like, beef for what? You know, like, beef for what? Anyway, so this girl hops on her live, and she goes, oh, like, yeah, like, this girl got mad because like all the guys were giving me attention and she wasn't getting any, and she was jealous, and I wasn't getting any attention, but I'm the one who had their, in my, okay, girl, okay. Anyways, and she started talking about, oh, this girl's so broke that you were working at the Hojo in Kitchener. Okay, but I'm broke, okay. Anyways, so I got my eyebrows. My eyebrows look really nice though. So yeah, yeah, this girl hops on live, started talking all her shit, da 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 da. And like, yeah, before she had mentioned like, oh, these guys are Drake's friends, like you have to act classy, Drake's friends, Drake's friend, Drake's friend. I go to my DMs with the guy, because he had been, yeah, like I said, he had been DMing me like a lot before. So, basically what he told me is that he's from Cali and he knows, he's like close with the XOs, whatever, XO. It's not like The Weekend or something. I have no idea what the fuck that is. I'm sorry. I'm stupid. But yeah. And I go through his followers and his following and I don't see Drake's name anywhere. So I think these guys tried to finesse this girl into thinking that they were Drake's friend so that they could get some pussy. But I have no idea. Anyways, moral of the story is do not link up with Toronto shorties because they are fucking crazy. Don't do it. And don't fight guys who are throwing chairs at you because, like, yeah. No, not a good idea. But I'm out. Bye. By the way, when the guy brought me into the closet or whatever, it was honestly like I was the Hulk, and like the only thing that would calm me down is also the reason she was saying that I was jealous that they were giving her attention is because when she was dancing on one of the guys, I went up and I was like, why are you dancing on my boyfriend? Oh my god, like get off my boyfriend. Jokingly. I was joking. I do that with every guy. Literally. I play around like that with every guy. Like, do you really think I thought that was my boyfriend? Like, what? I don't give a fuck who you're dancing on. I don't give a fuck about these guys. Like, bro.
Cause I saw in the comments, there's some comments calling you like, yo, battery thing, top thotty. Like, are these things true?
I'm a battery tank, yeah.
Okay.
And by the way, I wasn't going to try to ditch the cab because my fat ass cannot run. I knew damn well I couldn't run. I can't outrun anyone. Nor can I run in general. So that's why I did not try to ditch the cab. And I just sat there and I took my freaking consequence. Okay? Thank you. Bye.